Hey y'all, this is Boof. I want to welcome you to my channel and to my video. Thanks for joining. Today is going to be a simple tutorial. This video should be very short. What I would like to do is, if you've ever had an issue with capping out as far as your own level or those of your dinos, or needing more experience points so you could learn more of the engrams. Back in the day when I started this, that was a major issue. I don't know if they've resolved that with the updates, but it's still kept in my little kind of modification to my configuration files just to make sure. And plus, I want to show you where you can use this, some of these instructions to also help other parts of your game. So if you ever had a problem with leveling up and maxing out, even with the tech tiers now and the tech cave and the ascension, I still don't think you can max out as far as I can. Basically, with the program, not the program, but with the instructions I'm going to show you, you can go up to level 900, 899 to be exact. And that's also the same with your dinos. So I think that's pretty cool. He thinks it's pretty cool. One of the things I want to show you too, as you can see, I've been at this for a number of hours. I'm up to 459. It really helps me build up a lot of my stats, my metrics, experience points. Looks how high that is. I don't think normally you could do that. And engrams, look, that's excess. I can't even use all the engrams. I basically learned everything. So that is no longer a problem in this game. So let's get started. It should be fairly quick. We don't need the game anymore for that. I just did that just as an introduction. So as always, when you the files you need to have the game stopped for these additions to work. So when the game reloads, it'll actually take in the information that I'm going to give you. So, wherever you keep your Steam file, most people view where you do it by default. As you can see, Program 56, Steam Apps. You go into your Common folder, then you're going to go into your ARK folder, then you really want to do the Shooter Game folder. When you're there, this is where you're at. Normally when you're in the screen, there's only one saved folder, and that's the current saved. It really doesn't give you the option to save more than one game, which is a pain in the butt, but I tend to copy the folder if I need a go back to point, especially if I think I'm going to do something that's stupid and I might die or mess up my game because I don't really want to start over again. So you basically copy the folder, you give it a name, something that is different than the saved, and then that way you can kind of keep it. But you're going to go into the config folder. Oh, wrong config folder. I think that's for servers. So you basically want to go into your saved folder. You're going to go into your config folder. When you're in here, you need to go into the Windows No Editor. When you're in here, this is the game. This is the folder you need. This is the game changer. So appropriately, it's named Game Any. You need to right-click on it, and hopefully you get to the Edit button. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to add text or anything. Normally, when a lot of people you open this, unless you've done something before, this page is blank. So don't worry about it that it's blank. And then you're going to copy and paste this text and just drop it in there. What applies to leveling up is actually you need this top one in there. Okay, that sort of like just sets the stage, I think, for this file. Some of this stuff has to do with some other options that I'll go into in a point, but if you want to delete that, that's fine. Everything from the override down, basically you need. This goes into each and every level, how many points, experience points you need to get to each level. They use the same methodology that the game actually did. So I think that's pretty cool that they kept it pretty fair and didn't cheat and make you progress too quickly. And it's for you and the dino, so that's why it's so long. Half of it's for you, half of it's for the dino. And as you can see, if I scroll all the way over here, the very last entry is to level 899. Once you reach that, you've maxed. And if you've ever maxed out in the game, you know what that is. It just stops progressing. So, and you need all this too. This shows you how much engram points that you're going to get with each progression, and that actually has to have it add enough to get you through all those levels. That is it with progressing. This top little piece, it's pretty cool. I don't mess with these top ones. I tried to, and it just kind of messed up as far as this radius stuff. But, you know, if you want to increase the speed of your crop growing, if you want them to lay more eggs more frequently, you can decrease this number. Poop intervals, you could decrease this number if you want them to poop a lot more. That's if you have a big farm, you need a lot of fertilizer, that kind of stuff. What I think is pretty cool with some of this commands, I would say, is these right here. If you're into mating and getting fertilized eggs, if you're into hatching those eggs, if you're into speeding up the process for any of these are the threes where you're going to increase this. So you increase it, that'll increase the hatching speed, increase the baby's maturing. The intervals, I think this one you have to decrease it so they have the fertilized eggs more frequently. Baby cuddling, I kept it there because it's basically the maturing speed is so quick. The cuddling, you might only have to do it once or twice, if that. And as you guys know, you don't really need to cuddle, but it's something fun to do. So that's really it. That's the instructions. I know it's a lot. What my plan is for us to do is in the my YouTube comments, I will put in an address to a blog I just created. I don't blog, so you're going to basically see when you go to this blog that the only thing in there is all those commands. So you can copy and paste it. If you want to keep a copy on a notepad for yourself, and then if you want to copy it into the game ini file, you will be good to go. Please, if you like this and would like more tutorials about the game, subscribe, like, leave some comments, let me know what you'd want to see, especially for single player, because that's basically all I play. And if there's a problem with you being able to get those commands, if my blog site or something's not working, definitely leave comments, reach out to me, and we'll see what we can do to fix that. Otherwise, guys, take care and have a good day.